Welcome to GENSSI LED. Today we're going to do an unboxing of our 7-inch Demon Eye HID projector headlights. In the box, as you can see here, you'll have two pairs or two pieces of headlight, one pair, and you'll also have two boxes of our canvas HID ballast. Just to show you here, this is how the actual ballast looks like, with NRP high power connectors, and also it will come with a bunch of connectors and adapters in this box here. One thing it will come with is a pair of these H4 connectors that will go from the ballast to the H4 connector, which will power up the housing. You'll also have these plugs here, which will attach to the headlight. These are the actuator. This is what allows the bulb to move from low beam to high beam. And it will also come with a pair of H4 to H13 connectors. These will allow for newer Jeeps to convert from the H4 to the H13. We know the older ones come with H4s and the newer ones come with H13 connectors. And last, it will also come with these two positive and negative ground connectors. These will connect to each other, and this will allow you to connect all the halo rings to these two wires, and then that way all you have to do is just splice these two into your parking lights or a switch or however you want to do to allow for this installation. So looking at the headlight now, let me just put this back here. The headlight comes with this protective film just to make sure no scratches happen to it. And once we look at the back, you have here the HID bulbs connector. This connects to the ballast, which is basically these two connectors here. It's fail-proof. And then you'll also have to connect this actuator wire to the H4 plug that I showed earlier, that also have the same actuator wire. And last would be all the wiring for the halos and the Demon Eyes. So what you'll notice here is there is some wiring with just power and ground, and some wiring that has a white wire in here as well. So there's no right or wrong way to connect this. Some of you will want to just have all the halos on and the Demon on at all times. So in that sense, all you have to do is take all these power and grounds, then you connect them to this plug here, and then you connect the other side of the plug to either your parking lamps, or if you'd like, you can put them on a switch, however you want to do that. That way, if you do it this way, the lights will be on at all times. The white wires give you the option to have some of the lights go off when you turn on your headlights. So for instance, this wire here, that's separate from everything else, this is for the Demon Eye and the projector, which is basically a small LED that's inserted inside the projector that allows you to have that blue or red light come out of there. So if you want that light not to be on whenever you turn on your normal low beam or high beam, then you must connect this wire to the H4 pin, low beam, which is this pin here on top. And that way, whenever you turn on your low beams, automatically the Demon Eye will shut off. So the other white wires here allow you to do the exact same thing for that specific halo. So if you're not worried about having anything shut off, you don't need to use any of these wires, or even this one right here. If you just want a straight on-off function, you take all the positives from the halos, you connect them to each other, you connect them to this wire right here on this plug, and then you take all the negatives or grounds and you do the same thing on the ground here. Then you can connect it directly to your parking lamp, or if you want to put them on a switch, however you like. So to give you an idea here, I will show you on our test table how that works in regards to the halos. So if we take these two, which is essentially just power and ground, turn them on, as you can see, that gives you the demon eye in blue. If you take the separate white wire here and you apply to it to the power, it shuts it off. So if this white wire was connected to the low beam H4 connector here, and you turned on your lights, automatically this demon eye would shut off. So if we go now to the next wires, it's the exact same concept, power and ground. And as you can see, the halo comes on. And the same goes for every other halo as well. The only difference is, with the halos that have the white wire, it allows you that if you connected these together, that once power is applied to them, it shuts off the halos. So it all comes down to how you'd like to install it. Would you like the halos to be on at all times, or you want to whenever you turn on your car, you can attach them to a 12 volt, or if you want them just to come on when the parking lamps are on, you can attach them to that, or if you just want them on and off on a switch, you can attach them all to a switch. So it's really simple, but there's no really any kind of right or wrong way to do this. It really comes down to your preference and whatever the legalities are in your state. So that's the gist of the whole installation on this. It's a really simple item to install, but like I said, it really comes down to what you would like to do and how you would like to have all these different rings and halos and demon eye to interact with your low beam and high beam.